there's no way better, and play last year, opening up with the best team in the country. Couldn't ask for anything better.
Some people would say that's a tough way to start the season.
No, it's not tough. But, like I said, we have great players too, so I feel like it's not tough.
I mean, they have to play you too. This is your
Yeah, they got players too. But think about us too.
Does the defense, you got 10 of the 12 guys coming back this year. Last year didn't go how you guys wanted. Is there a chip on your shoulder this year?
Yeah, it's definitely a chip on our shoulder. We feel like we have a lot to prove this year, and like I said, not waiting until the mid-season or towards the end. We want to start from the first game. Starting from the first quarter. So like I said, not waiting around for somebody to make a play. Just starting from the start.
Derwin, was there any blessing in disguise in any way in you sitting out last year, but watching practice, being in the film room? Did you learn more about the game from a mental standpoint?
Oh yeah.
Last year, did you use the time to your advantage? I guess.
Oh yeah, of course. Like you say, taking more time watching film. That was the big thing. Sitting out and consider I can't do anything physically. So, like you say, watching more film, learning tendencies, and like I say, know what people like to do.
So, how are you a better football player now than maybe you were at this time last year?
Knowing what's coming at me. Like I said before, as a freshman, I didn't really know. I was just playing off, instincts. But now I can see it happening before it's happening. Like I say, it makes it a lot easier.
Even still, how difficult was it for you to just have to sit and watch? As a competitor.
Man, it was difficult. Like I said, I used to get mad at the trainers each and every day. And like I say, we used to bump heads a lot. Like I used to say, why this, why that. I didn't agree. Sometimes I stopped trusting them. But at the end, I just realized, I finally realized, it was just my best interest, to just wait.
Is there a different energy within the team heading into this season?
Oh yeah, of course. Like I said, everybody got a chip on their shoulder. Like he said, it's a chip on our shoulder. We feel like the urgency is there, and like I said, everybody's eager to get out there and play for each other.
Derwin, publications have you #1 overall college football player going into the season here. What was your reaction when you heard that, saw that, and how do you handle that?
Really, like you said, put a bigger target on my back. I don't just want to be #1 preseason. I want to be #1 at the end of the season. And I feel like my teammates and my coaches, they put me in a great position, to be where I need to be at the end of the season.
How close are you and Trey Marshall, and how much of a big positive that's going to be for you guys in the back?
Yeah, that's my brother right there, man. Off the field, we spend hours together. I can't tell you, he stays at my house and I stay at his house. Like you said, that's my brother. Like I say, we get on each other's nerves. We always, wrestling and playing. So, like I say, what?
How does he get on your nerves?
Look at him now. he just do little stuff just to make me mad. So, like I said,
you guys have a lot of experience on the back end of this defense. I mean, do you guys feel like you're leaders of the secondary, and you guys have what it takes?
Yeah, we definitely lead the secondary, not only the secondary, but this team. And like I say, some of the DBs were like you said, the leaders of this team, and a lot of the freshmen and a lot of the new guys look to us, and look up to us. And like I say, we just happen to be over there.
Going back to Nooney, man, how much has he grown from the end of last season?
Oh man, he's becoming an unbelievable receiver. Like I said, like Coach said, man, he's tough to guard. He makes it very tough. You gotta use your technique right against him. He's going to create that separation you need, and DeAndre's going to put it right there each and every time. So.
What is it about him that makes him so shifty?
Basically how he run his routes. He run his route crisp, and like I say, he just have that dog mentality. And when the ball strong hand, and even take a lot of those guys, even keep those guys. They becoming tougher and tougher to guard. Like I say, and they just when they do make a play, sometimes I just smile. I talk trash to them because I don't want to catch the ball on them, but I'm smiling in the back of my head, because I feel like they're coming a long way and they're working. And, it's only going to help the team.
When they make those plays, I mean, it makes you feel good that that they're going to do that on the field.
Yeah, of course. And I feel like if they're making the plays against me, I feel like they can make the plays against anybody. Like you said, on trail, anybody. I feel like they can make it against anybody in the game. So, like I said, when they're making them plays, I'm like, yeah, I just smile.
For Naquan, I mean, for him becoming the #1 guy, there's some pressure there. You see some players fold under that type of pressure. Do you think he's risen to the occasion?
Man, Naquan always been a guy, that's always been overlooked and, always been underrated. He's always been an underrated guy. Coming out of high school, I think he was like a 2 or 3 star coming out of high school. He wasn't very highly recruited, so he always plays. He's a guy that always plays with a chip on his shoulder and, always have an edge on his shoulder. Like I say, he's a dog, and like I say, to me, he's the #1 receiver.
When you look back